Yo, Blair.
No, Barry.
Suppose I'll be putting the kettle on then. His arthritis is playing up. 3 scoops or 4?
3, or I'll spend all day jacked off my nuts on a Colombian roast.
You and Barack were never friends.
What sort of a name is Barack? To me, he shall forever be Barry. You never did have any class.
Anthony Charles Linton Blair, if we're about to wield each other's floors for missiles, you'd best duck for cover.
How's Leo?
He said he'd call you.
I might send Wayne to Greg's.
I've already done that. Of all the businesses to survive this Holocaust, Greg's.
People will always need cake.
Yes, I can see that.
Leo hates me.
Oh, he's trying to carve his own path in a landscape stamped out by your size 10s.
He's a fucking pop star.
Stop swearing.
You can't compare being locked in the Travelodge with Putin, Bush and John Bloody Prescott to a 3-day romp with Madagascar horse and half a kilo of MDMA.
Drama of you.
There's Putin, scoping me with his bullshit detecting eyeballs. George W. cracking jokes and everything from Michael Jackson to female circumcision. Then there's Prescott, scratching his arse with one hand and shoveling in canapes with the other.
Ah, those were the days.
Leo was supposed to be the next Boeing. Having Tony Blair for a father sucks.
Oh, you can't be sure it's your fault he doesn't sell in the Middle East. What was the Middle East?
Let's not go there.
Or Eastern Europa.
And how ungrateful are they? I gave them economic migration, made all their consumerism-based dreams come to life, and they can't spend a few quid on retro electro for my youngest child.
I'm sure he'll call. It's true then.
What's taking Wayne so long? Say some maniac with a Mac 10 comes to take me out. Guarded by a fat 50-something with excessive sweating who won't even entrust with a dog. How's it come to this?
So it is true.
How did you find out? Oh, spare me.
Barack's still got a few people's ears.
Not next to the scouts.
But why?
Can't I just have this moment? This sweet, fleeting moment between dreams and failure?
After everything we went through.
We're divorced. It won't be the same for you this time.
Not just me, the country, the world!
Oh, calm down, Cherie.
What about the children?
You think I don't see their blood on my hands every time I close my eyes?
Our children, Tony. Oh, a few mumbled compliments from David Beckham and you're convinced you're the Messiah. Again.
My country needs me. England! 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 England!
Never thought I'd find myself in David Beckham's inner sanctum. Well, not like this anyway. Where's Victoria?
Entertaining some monk. She's banging into a charity work.
That's me. But I'm here to talk about football.
You can be a right cow sometimes, you know that.
You don't get from the most deprived council estate in the UK to President of New Britain without being a right cow.
He's got fat.
He got millions of people to vote Labour. He's perfect.
If you say so.
Football to this country is what roads were to the Americans, corruption to the Nigerians. But now it's dying and so are we. Our only hope is to be bought by Europa.
There's a reason why we're the last country to sell out. We're England. No one can own England.
You'd rather slide into the Atlantic like an OBC lion.
If football is finished, then why are we supposed to have the World Cup?
When the nation started selling up, people got organised. Protest groups, sanctions against Europa. And then when they realised we were too weak to fight the big boys, anger kicked in. Riots, rivers of blood.
All that's calmed down now.
Well, that's what's terrifying. I'm amazed Europa wants to buy a country on its arse where no one laughs, fights. Folks, why do you think they still want us?
The Lake District?
Our bloody-minded, true grit gumption. Without it, we could put no obituary, no headstone. R.I.P. England.
Right. So Blair brainwashes the nation back to life. We win the World Cup. People start having kids again. Bish, bash, bosh. England gets its crew back. We sell out to Europa. And everything's cushy.
Exactly.
Well, why didn't you say so before? Politicians. Oh, one more thing. I might be pushing 50. I know. But I still want that captain's armband.
For you, King David, anything. Just make him say yes.
Tony! Thanks for coming.
I had a window between saving the world and getting turned out back together. President Castleford.
Oh, Rochelle.
I had the honour of working with your father. He's a fine MP. He'd been very proud of you.
No, I doubt that. My dad would have gone down with his ship. But I'm not drowning for anything. Anyone. Okay, boys, what's left to say? Your country needs you.
Nice tracksuit, Tone.
I've had some thoughts, David. I'm just not sure I know enough about the game. In fact, to be perfectly frank, I know jack shit.
Didn't stop you thinking you could run the country though, did it, Tone? I mean, back then, it was all things can only get better. And they did, didn't they, Tone?
Yes.
Because of you. You did what needed to be done, you get me?
No.
The average wage is 10 grand a week. Ace. But a week's rent is the same. The BBC, sold. The NHS, My nan was a nurse, you know. We've lost the vote, the freedom, the power. Our prisons are as tall as the Empire State. Our old folk live in submarines, and we're not allowed pet dogs. This, Tony, is England. And it's shit!
You're putting an alarmingly negative spin on things.
If we don't win this World Cup,
You're forgetting Iraq. Palestine. What happened in 2016? They hate me. My own wife has gone to ridiculous lengths to distance herself from Tony Blair. If I balls this up, there'll be mayhem.
you took the impossible and made history.
That was 30 years ago.
You can do it again!
I'm not sure I can.
Yes, you can!
I'm not that guy anymore.
Yes, you are!
What if I don't want to be?
If you got it, you don't need it. If you need it, you don't got it. You don't get it, shame on you. Funny, funny, funny what money can do.
Those, Victoria, were halal, totally kosher.
It's our pre-match team talks I'm enjoying the most.
Good luck motivating a gang of overpaid, soft-skinned gits.
I'm connecting on their level.
Oh, all they're into is Lamborghini Murcielagos and double-jointed porn stars.
Where is Barry?
Oh, he got trapped at a rowboat without his papers. He might make pudding.
He's done so well, adjusting. I went from performing for Mandela and global number ones to mining with Dane Bowers at Chessington World of Adventures. So I know about Falls from Grace. But Mr. Obama, oh shit!
You got any nukes, say?
Word on the street is, you've got no chance.
Never underestimate an England team.
England? Between them, there's 4 Somalis, 3 Poles, a Lithuanian, and an Iraqi.
What does English mean anyway? Even the Queen was a German.
Could I get some milk? Acid reflux.
David says your Ewan does a lot of charity work. Doing what exactly?
It's rather complicated. Mainly in New Africa.
Oh, wow. Working amongst such violence just to help people.
He's a Blair, helping people's in his blood.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
Hey, a terrorist wet dream a few years ago. The Blairs and the Beckhams in one room and no security.
Lest we forget Wayne. No terrorism talk. Not tonight, President.
Oh, she doesn't drink.
Keep pouring.
Rochelle.
Rochelle. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming tonight. A legendary England captain. A genuine Spice Girl. Girl power. Oh, England's first genuinely female premier. Did I just dismiss Mrs. T? England's former deputy leader of the Free World, my former husband, Anthony Blair.
Tony!
Tony.
Tony, I would love to hear more about Ewan's work.
I'm going to talk about Shania Twain. Whatever happened to Shania Twain?
You didn't think the speech on your mate got final.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, go on!
No, I don't think I will.
Go on!
No, I'm not going to.
Go on!
No, I won't! Ladies and gentlemen, much has been said about this being the last World Cup. But the globe has shrunk so much. There are hardly enough nations left to participate. But we remain. We English have a spirit that can't be bought or sold. The spirit that built an empire.
Amen, brother!
Those glory days might be gone. Does that mean we're nothing but a footnote? A memory? Salute? Say goodbye, that was England? No! For we still stand for something. For fairness. For loyalty. For victory. There are many charges you can lay against me. Liar. Patsy. Come on. Warmonger. But one thing I am not is a loser. To fight is to win. But first we have to stand. Who will stand with me? Are you ready to stand?
Love what you've done with the play.
All done by my own hand.
Oh, me and Victoria did a bit of DIY once. You remember, babe?
Yeah, thank God for DIY.
Where'd you get that? Chandelier.
Cherie?
Saddam Hussein. Don't tell anyone. We Blairs have friends in the lowest of places.
I don't remember you complaining at the time. No one did. All we wanted was more.
Don't start rewriting history. You couldn't have done any of it without me. You were nothing more than a narcissistic, puffed up mouthpiece. You were nothing then, and you're nothing now.
You need me. All 41 million of you.
You mean you need them?
Well, I'm out. I quit.
Will you sign your contract?
I'll tell everyone just what will happen to our beloved Albion if we win this bloody tournament.
He won't.
Watch me.
You're leaving, but there's elderflower cheesecake for pudding. Victoria, only 13 grams of sugar per portion.
We're leaving.
We adopted a little girl a few years back. I'm sure you made it to Afghanistan. Beautiful, magical place. She always likes me to sing to her before bed. Sufi poems mainly.
You're shitting me.
She can't remember all, but some of it must have sprinkled itself into her. She always falls asleep before I get to the end.
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, see?
I'll see you at match, I suppose.
Oh, you don't drink